I am going to sing two Pawnee Wolf Story songs. These are comparable to fairy tales. And these two songs are sung by a wolf that had devised a scheme to kill some turkey. In European fairy tales, you have the sly fox. In Pawnee, we have the cunning wolf. So where non-Indian people call these fairy tales, well, we call them wolf stories. My name is Garland Blaine. I'm a Pawnee. And these songs are mostly sung to small children. And there's a story that goes with these songs. They will come at a later time. As of now, I'll sing the first song that this wolf sings, and then I'll sing, I'll give the free translation, and then I'll sing the second song, and also give a free translation on that. Now, there are some places where these are called fox story songs, but they are not fox story songs, they are wolf story songs. The free translation of this song is, there they come, even though their heads are dipping up and down and are going from side to side. And then it ends up by saying tuck, 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 which is a sound that the turkeys make, comparable to chickens peep. And the free translation of this song means that this wolf is saying, here they come, there they come, even though they are dipping their heads up and down and are going from side to side. He is saying this, and at the same time, this indicates that he's going, no matter how hard they are to hit, well, he's going to hit them on the head and get him something to eat that way. And the first song is like this. Doo-da-ha, doo-da-ha, de-sa, doo-da, Woodstock-da, Keet-see-doo-dee-koo-doo-sa-wa-ha-koo, duck, duck, duck. They used to sing this song for us little boys and girls, and we would immediately extend our finger like when you're pointing and put it up on our head and fan out our left hand fingers and put them around the belt line, like a tail of a turkey, and we would be jumping up and down in cadence with this song.
Sing it again, honey.
Doo-da, doo-da, de-sa, doo-da, Woodstock-da, Keet-see-doo-dee-koo-doo-sa-wa-ha-koo, duck, duck, duck. The second song, the free translation is, am I the free translation is, who will eat my food? And then it says, who will eat my food? The Nix. And in this case you have a sort of a chorus. And this is the first words and the chorus. And then the next one is, who will eat my food? Which are the legs attached? And the next one is, who will eat my food? The Nix attached. I think the Nix comes before the legs. And then the third is, who will eat my food? The tails. I may have this sort of mixed up. Let's go over that again. The first song is, it says, who will eat my food? The Nix. That's right. And then the second one is, who will eat my food? The legs attached. And then the next one is, who will eat my food? The tails attached. The attached means, part of the turkey. And then the last one means, who will eat my food? Those having nicks. Or not nicks. It means the food floating in the soup. All right, the song goes, this is the wolf now that is singing, and he's, first is a sort of an exclamation, ho ho ho. I mean, it's an exclamation of content. He is pretty well contented that this pot of turkey is cooking, and he's standing around wishing, that it'd hurry up and get done, and so he could eat it. And takeriku wawaista means who is going to eat my, and then it goes through the different parts of the turkey. And the first one is, oh ho ho takeriku wawaista rihkitsta wawi rihkitsta wawi rihkitsta wawi. Oh ho ho takeriku wawaista rakasta wawi rakasta wawi rakasta wawi. Those are the legs. Oh ho ho takeriku wawaista ratskusta wawi ratskusta wawi ratskusta wawi. Those are the tails. Oh ho ho takeriku wawaista ruda hakusu ruda hakusu ruda hakusu. That is the parts of the turkey floating in the soup. And whenever they'd sing that, we would, especially the girls, they'd feel so badly because, the wolf had killed the turkeys, to eat. And us boys, we'd be wanting to other songs sung so we could jump up and down and be a mean wolf, and kind of imitate the turkey. This next song is a song about a little snake. This little snake wondered why it couldn't rattle. The father and mother and all the older brothers and sisters, well, they could rattle. And this little snake was too small, and he didn't have a rattle yet, and he really started crying one night, and just cried and cried and cried. And so they went through a little ceremony, and they got him a rattle, one rattle, and he just overdone it, you know. He just rattled all the time, and everybody was mad at him, you know. And so this song says, when he was crying, begging for his rattle, well, he said, am I so different? Am I not a child of yours that I cannot rattle? And he was crying, you know. And it says, "Skarakanati pidawaki." That's supposed to be the sound of little snake crying. Tiwekarariku kiriru. And so I'll sing it. Skarakarati pidawaki ruhure, tiwekarariku kiriruhure, ruhure, ruhure. Skarakarati pidawaki ruhure, tiwekarariku kiriruhure, ruhure, ruhure. This next song is a story about a wolf, and they were this tribe of wolf went down to the river, and they saw a tribe of beaver, and the beaver, they were fat, and the wolves thought that'd be a nice meal, but they couldn't get to them. Excuse me. Every time they'd get down to where they were, they would run and jump in the water and go to the dam. So the wolves got together, and they said, well, let's have a calumet dance, and we'll adopt the prince of the wolf, of the beaver chief. That way, when we get them on the ground, and we'll head them all from the river, and we'll get us something to eat that way. And there's their scheme. So this is the song. It says, the prince of the beavers, his name was Come Swimming with a Log, and that was his name. And this was the one they wanted to adopt. So the song says, the free translation of the song says, come swimming with a log, my son, this club on him I will use. And the song goes like this. Tahak tahu ceri akuratahau tiratita kistawe tatiri raruksta. And the song is, it's just like the calumet songs of the Pawnees. And you make a little noise first before you sing the song. The song I just now sang, and I'm going to sing the way you sing it when you know, like a real calumet dance song. Tahu tahu cheri akuratahau tiratita kihtawe tatiri raruksta. Tahak tahu cheri akuratahau ti da ti ta ki ta we ta ti di da ruksta. This next song is way back in the past. There was a grandmother, and she had a grandson. I guess in all cultures you'll always have that grandmother with a grandson, and the grandson grows up to be a mighty warrior. And this is a case like that. This grandson, after he got to be in his late teens, decided to go to the east and see what he could see and find out. I guess this is comparable to the Europeans' fairy tales when they say he went to seek his fortune. In a way, he went to seek his fortune, but since the Indians at that time did not have a monetary culture, their seeking a fortune was to see new country and try to learn more of the world and try to seek a vision of some kind from the Almighty. And this is what they were looking for. So this grandson went to the east, and of course there's a story that goes with it, but this is just a song that accompanies the story. And the free translation of the song is grandmother sings. This is the grandmother that's singing, and she says, my grandson would cautiously hide from most unknown contacts. Relate this, my grandmother. And this is she's saying that her grandson said, relate this, grandmother. And the song goes like this. Edaktike stateruku Hedaru da domike a hatika sahwak hatika sahwak Edaktike stateruku Hedaru da domike a hatika sahwak hatika sahwak. While he was on his journey, he got into an unknown country, and they described, the young man told his grandmother, they were finally, I was so far away that the vegetation was all different. I did not no more recognize the trees, and there was different kinds of flowers and grasses, and so I said he went over some high rocks, which means mountains, and came to the ocean. And there's some more to the story, but that'll come later on. I'm just singing the songs that accompany these stories. This song is a Pawnee fairy tale song. The Pawnees call these fairy tales wolf stories. And this story is about a small buffalo calf. And it's lost from its mother, and it's looking for its mother. And the wind is talking to the buffalo calf. Because the wind is the vehicle of the odorous buffalo cow, the mother of the little calf. And the song goes, Aruti wa wakahu, atirahu tuhtawi, asasta siru chureru staka, uwi, 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 uwi. The free translation is saying, the wind is saying, your mother has your mother, a white buffalo cow, has a strong odor. And the second verse is saying, Aruti wa wakahu, atirahu tuhtawi, asasta siru chureru stakata, uwi, 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 uwi. That uwi, uwi is the buffalo calf crying. And this free translation is, of course, the same, except for the adjective. The wind is saying, your mother has your yellow buffalo cow mother has a very strong odor. And the third one, the third verse is Aruti wa wakahu, atirahu tuhtawi, asasta siru chureru si chasa, uwi, 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 uwi. The free translation is, the wind is saying, your mother has a hanging heavy odor, strong odor. And this is the end of the song, 3 verses. They could be more verses. The verses are made by the storyteller. He can manipulate the words to indicate the different situations that a buffalo cow mother to be odorous. And this is what makes songs funny and interesting to the children. This song is about a young coyote looking for a stone flint with which to make a knife for butchering. The small coyote is singing. Tahuru tatarespe tataku wa wa warusta tataku wa wa warusta tahuru tatarespe tataku wa wa warusta tataku wa wa warusta. The free translation is, I am hunting for a flint knife. I will butcher with it. This is a story of a small young coyote that came upon a buffalo that had been wounded and had ran a long way and finally died. But the hunter lost the buffalo, or probably thought that he didn't wound him. So this buffalo, just out by himself, finally fell over dead. And this little young coyote happened to chance upon it. So he immediately started looking for a flint with which to, if he could find a sharp one, that one that he could use when he could butcher the buffalo and get him some food. And the story goes on that a larger, older wolf, knowing worldly ways, came upon, was asleep in some bushes, and he heard this little coyote singing this song. And he thought, that's a strange thing to be singing. So he went to investigate, and of course he beat the little young coyote out of the choicest pieces of the meat. This next song is a song that is often sung to small children. And I believe this is one of the very, very old songs. The translation is very, very difficult. It is in old language, and very few Pawnees now, I believe, could translate it. Very difficult to translate. You have to almost divide a whole paragraph to one line. And it says, Pahudu, Pahudu, Hedu Kutu Hudu Tsaiso, Gawi Hididi Giritsu, Itsas Hidu Didi Wakehu, Wetatara Kurahot, Wetatara Kurahot, Parasi Ahruki, Parasi Tawarikis. Pahudu, Pahudu, Hidu Kutu Hudu Tsaiso, Gawi Hididi Giritsu, Itsas Hidu Didi Wakehu, Wetatara Kurahot, Wetatara Kurahot, Parasi Ahruki, Parasi Tawarikis. The free translation is saying, the owl suddenly appears at the edge of a a cliff, and looks down into the creek or stream down below. And as he is doing this, he is making an internal noise, not hooting, but just sort of they can make a noise, something like a purr of a cat, sort of an internal vibrating noise. And this is what it says. And then it goes into another line here, and it says, while this was going on, the observer heard turtles, and they were singing. And they were saying, to the rabbits, We have annihilated you. We have annihilated you. You rabbits, you spotted rabbits. And some of the words are have suffixes on them to indicate words, names of animals, and they have suffixes on them to indicate words that children use for endearments of naming animals. As an example, they have a rabbit here, Spudus, but in the song it says Spudusi. So it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and it's comparable to English, like you say dog, and